Thank you for holding, everybody. Our apologies that we were unable to get Coach Martin. We are working on a fix with our telephone service provider here on that for the teleconference. But moving forward, we do have Blake Anderson of Arkansas State on the call at this time. If you have a question for Coach Anderson, please dial *1 on your phone at this time. Again, *1 to get your questions in the queue. Coach, while we're waiting for that, would you mind starting us off with the opening statement?
Sure. Just excited coming off a huge win here at home against a very good football team in South Alabama. Thought our guys played collectively the best game we've played all year, and considering all three phases, really stepped up and carried their load. Had scores both, obviously on offense, but then we're able to get the ball in on defense as well, which is something we've done the last 2 weeks, and really takes pressure off of you. The special teams did a great job in coverage. We had a lot of respect for their return game going in, and for them to not really able to get their return game going. I thought that was kind of a hidden battle that we thought was going to be key, and really felt like Coach Pascal did a great job schematically with our guys, but then the effort level was tremendous and really kind of allowed us to win that phase of the game pretty thoroughly. So all in all, to become bowl eligible for the senior class was a huge goal, and able to do that, stay undefeated at home. Another big goal for us all year was to protect our home field, and all those leading into to what we think is going to be a really big game against App State here this Saturday.
Hey, Coach, our first questions come from Luke Matheson with RedWolfReport.com. Luke, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Good, Luke.
Hey, you talked about I had a question I was going to ask you. You already kind of touched on it. So it's the most complete game that you feel you guys have played this year. What were some of the things that when you went back and watched the film, what were some of the bigger things you saw that they did that maybe they accomplished that y'all been working on, they finally accomplished it?
Well, I think we eliminated mistakes through all three phases. Really played pretty solid schematically, and guys where they're supposed to be. Did not have a lot of mental errors, so that was one. Effort level through all three phases was really, really good. We felt coming out of the Idaho game, we've not played like we're used to playing, like we kind of pride ourselves on playing, especially early in that game. So to come out and have great tempo and effort from beginning to end in all three phases was key. But to be able to run the ball and stop the run kind of dictates today how it's going to go, and we did both those things. And just touch a little bit on special teams. We really felt like our coverage game was going to be critical. Had a lot of respect for their speed back to their returners, and to basically hold them without any return yardage for the day was really a very subtle, but we thought very important part of the game plan. So that's where I felt like that all three phases did their part and played our most complete game.
All right. Moving to Appalachian State, obviously they're coming off the 3 straight wins, beat Louisiana Monroe on a field goal. But they've had a couple good games out of their field goal kicking, but also freshman quarterback Tyler Lamb has done well. What are you guys doing to kind of prepare for them?
Well, I think it's as much as they're going to come in with momentum, and obviously Lamb is throwing the ball around well, and they know what they're doing offensively. They've done a good job with it. Every week and scoring points. It really kind of comes back down to us just doing what we're supposed to do. We don't really move outside that framework regardless of the opponent. We're gonna really concentrate on just being fundamentally sound and gap sound defensively, and trying to win our one-on-one matchups offensively, protecting the football and creating tempo and establishing the run. I mean, those things are not going to change. And I think this team's going to be very similar to what we just played athletically. They look a lot like South Alabama. Maybe they're faster, not quite as big, but just as dangerous. They throw and catch the ball well and can score points. So it's a very similar matchup for us. We knew going in this last week that we were going to have to do a great job, especially on the outside at corner in our one-on-one battles. I think that's going to be a big battle again this week. And we're going to need to create pressure to the quarterback so Lamb can't get comfortable. And then, it doesn't change ever on offense. Protect the football and establish the run game. And those will generate explosive plays. And so that formula really won't change regardless of who we play, Luke.
Okay. final question here, Will. I had a final question. Just sitting on my eye. I'll let you go, Coach. I appreciate it.
That's fine, sure.
All right. Well, thank you, Luke, and thank you, Coach. That's all the questions we have for today. We do appreciate your time.